Miss Virginia, and I'm so happy that you can join me this morning. Today, we're going to start a new month focusing on faith. Last month, we focused on hope, one of the theological virtues. Let's remember, a theological virtue is how God wants us to live our lives. And last month, we heard about the Good Samaritan and Jesus healing the leper and the plan that God has for us. Well, let's listen today and see who has faith in our story.
Now go.
Reading from the first book of Samuel. David said to Saul, "Don't let the giant scare you. I will go and fight him." Saul tried to stop him, saying, "But you're just a kid, and he has been a fighting man all his life." David reminded Saul that he used to keep sheep for his father and had to fight lions and bears away. "I've rescued little lamb from the mouths of lions. I'll fight that Goliath, just like I fought and killed those lions. God who saved me from those lions will save me from Goliath." "Okay," Saul said. "God be with you." Saul put his armor on David and strapped the sword onto him. But David couldn't even walk in the armor, much less fight. So he took the armor off. He picked up his walking stick and put 5 smooth stones from the riverbed into his pouch. He had his slingshot in his hand, and he went looking for Goliath. When Goliath saw David, he laughed. "Who do you think I am, a dog? You brought a stick with you to fight me." Goliath kept up the trash talk. "Bring it, boy. I will feed you to the vultures and let the hyenas eat you. Feed you to the vultures and let the hyenas eat your corpse." David said, "It doesn't matter that you're bigger and have swords and spears. I stand before you in the name of God. Today God is on my side, and I will triumph over you. And I will deliver you and your army to the vultures and the hyenas, and everyone will know there is a great God in Israel. And you will know that God doesn't fight. He hands you over to your enemy." Goliath started charging David. David picked up a stone from his pouch and slung it right into Goliath's forehead, and Goliath fell face down on the ground and died.
So, who has faith in our story today? Well, before we answer that, we need to know what faith is. So, of course, I looked it up, and I found out that faith means having complete trust and confidence in God. Did you pick David as having faith today in our story? Well, the story of David and Goliath always sticks in my mind because I put myself in David's place. I think, would I be strong enough to take off all the armor before going into battle? Would 5 stones and 1 slingshot really protect me from a giant like Goliath? Well, most of all, I think about, do I have faith the size of David's faith in God? Did you think about any of these things while the reading was listening, or while you were listening to the reading? Well, today there was one line in the reading that really hit me. And it says, "Today God is on my side, and I will triumph over you." Those are some strong words David has in front of Goliath. It only took 1 stone to take down that giant. Do you think that stone was strong? Or do you think that David's faith in God was strong? Do you think that maybe his faith was bigger than his fear? His belief in the protection of God would make God provide for him, and that was greater than any fear he could have. How can we make our faith the size of David's? This week, I want you to think about how you can make your faith bigger. Is it praying every day? Having random acts of kindness? Something small like that. Well, I would love to hear your story because I miss you so much. So if you would like to have your parents share your story, making your faith bigger or the size of David, on our social media pages for St. Philip's, please do that. And this month, we're going to have a special hashtag. It's #FaithOverFear. I can't wait to see what you do this week, St. Philip's kids. Have a great week.